Hi, it's Heather here from Music Shack. Welcome back to Music Shack official YouTube channel. So today we'll dive into, the myths that do we really stop caring about music as we get older? So if someone asked you to create the soundtrack of your life, what songs would make the playlist? If you look at what was on the chart last year, or if you go for the album you place on a continuous loop when you and your college friends make, an epic road, or even further back, how much of the music that defines you, your style, your taste, your personalities was popular when you were a teenager? So, pop psychologists call this phenomenon taste free. The theory is that our musical tastes crystallize during late adolescence through our early 20s, a heightened period of emotional and social activities. Indeed, Daniel Levitin, director of the laboratories for music perception, cognitions, and expertise at McGill University, called 14 the magic age for the development of musical taste in a New York Times article. Pubertal growth hormones make everything we're experiencing, including the music, seems very important. Pat Janata, a psychology professor with the Center for Mind and Brain at the University of California, David, agreed. Janata studies how music can evoke, powerful memories, even in the Alzheimer patients. He says that we associate strong emotional memories with music, especially music from our youth, is all part of something called the reminiscence bump. The reminiscence bump is a preferential retrieval of memories from our teenage and young adult years. For many teenagers, music is a big part of their life. It's a big part of social and emotional fabric of those years. But he doubts that the neural nostalgia is powerful enough to shape our musical tastes over the entire lifetime. He sees a much stronger connection between personalities and musical tastes, or even emotion, and musical preferences. People are really good at picking music that suits their emotions at a particular times of a day. So they also use music to regulate their emotion. Personalities and emotion regulations can really shape musical preferences, whether it's overarching preferences that span years or change from day to day or even hour to hour. On the surface, taste-free sounds convincing enough. After all, if you over 30s, chances are you heard the latest hot song blasting from a passing car and thought music was better back in the day. But how much do you really listen to the music of your youth? Is this the soundtrack of your life, and how different is the way we consume music today, particularly after the rise of streaming music services compared to the bygone era of the top 40 radio and mixtapes. Teens listen almost exclusively to the most popular song and artists. As listeners age into 20s, their share of popular music drops steadily. By the early 30s, most listeners settle into a groove of music and artists that are far from the top of the chart. The Spotify data strengthen the case for taste freeze? Not really. All this proves is that people get older, they listen to less popular music. As study author Ajay Kalia points out, this could be explained by two things. Firstly, listeners return to their favorite old bands who are no longer on the chart or taste freeze. And second, they have discovered new music that isn't on top 40 radios. Here's another start from the Spotify data that seem to support the latest theories that older listeners have eclectic, not frozen tastes. Paul Lemire, who worked at the EcoNest, a music intelligence service, mined the user data and found that people between the age of 25 and 34 listen to more music and have more artists in active rotation than any other age group on Spotify, including teens and college age users. Saint Ryan is an example of how even an old dude can avoid taste free. Since is 40s, a recent dad and a senior manager at a large Washington, D.C. consulting firm. He says he's almost never listened to the bands he loved as a teen, although a lot of his newer music falls into similar style and genres. He credits his eclectic playlist to a friend who has wildly different tastes and, interestingly enough, to his daily commute. Every day, he said, he listened to Sirius XMUs on his way to work and used Pandora at home. And he also takes suggestions. If his is in the Google Play Store and he say people who like X also bought Y, then he will play a few of the free songs just to see. Occasionally something hits and he will buy that. So, streaming music services, you use complex algorithms to predict your musical taste and suggest new bands that fit your profile. In the digital age, it is easier than ever to find new music, even if a 13 years old wouldn't be caught dead listening to it. And sometimes the 13 years old and her grandfather have more in common musically than they might like to admit. Paul Lemire found that the top two artists listened to by 60 years old in 2011 were, were Bruno Mars and Elvis Presley. For 13 years old, it was One Directions and Bruno Mars. And that's it for the video today. Thanks for staying until the end. Oh my god, I'm having the tongue twisted. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe for more educational music content. See you in the next video. Bye!